Hey, great for Game Pass. I mean, like, you could have just, like, put that in at the very end. I mean, like, right, okay, here you go, Game Pass. But, instead it's like, wow, okay, we're going to take 5 minutes out of the middle of this conference to say that everything is on Game Pass. Huzzah, Game Pass, yay. But, it's great for Game Pass users. I mean, you'll get to try all these games out, and that'll be fun. Oh, wait, did that just... I think it might have cut the video again. It keeps getting shorter, like, honestly, like, sometimes I can get to 50 minutes and it won't cut off, and then sometimes it's like, right, you can get half an hour and that's it. That's really annoying. I really want to keep this one under half an hour. I really want to keep this one in one part. I tried. Sorry, everyone, again, but, this is very inconsistent. Why can't I just record 1080p and have it be the same? Right. But time for final thoughts. Like I said, this conference was okay. There was a lot of stuff that was like, okay, yeah, I mean, we could have guessed that was coming. Like, State of Decay 3, we could have guessed there was another State of Decay game coming. We could have guessed there was another Forza coming. We could have guessed there was DLC for games coming. All that kind of stuff. We knew Psychonauts 2 was coming. We knew Hellblade 2 was coming. There was a lot of stuff here that we either knew about, or was DLC to stuff that's already out, or that was just, sort of underwhelming because they didn't show any gameplay. Almost everything at this game showcase was cinematic trailers, which is, fine. But it's like, I mean, if you see a cinematic trailer for a film, then you know that you'll either like it or not based off that. But with a game, you can't really do that because it's like, this could be completely representative of the final product, or it could have nothing to do with the final product. Like, this is just a cinematic trailer made for, being a trailer to hype people up. But there's nothing about the game being shown. It's like if I was saying, right, oh, you should play this brand new game. It's brilliant. And then I just showed you a cutscene. You'd be like, well, what's the gameplay like? And I'd be like, no. This cutscene tells you everything you need to know. And then you're like, no, it doesn't. Is it a horror game? Is it a survival game? Is it an RPG? Is it action? Is it platformer? This cutscene tells you everything. But then it doesn't, Cinematic trailers don't work really for games except for hyping people up. Like, hyping the casual market up that doesn't really, care as much as, like, the more, like, hardcore gamer who would actually be watching the conference. But, yeah. Mostly cinematic trailers, which is very unfortunate. I was hoping at this game showcase there would be, talk of games and, gameplay. Gameplay would have been nice, but so far we've not really seen anything except for the medium that really proves the Series X is the most powerful console in the world. They liked rubbing that in. They really liked to force that down, like, hey guys, Xbox Series X is the most powerful console in the world. There must have been on screen a good couple times, not as much as the words world premiere, but they liked to remind you that this is the most powerful console in the world. They like to remind you of that, and it's like, yeah, we know. Everybody watching this conference already knew that. And then they really liked showing off this screen, this shot that came out when they showed off the console. It's this, like, tear down the console. It's like, yeah, it looks great, but we've seen it before. And that's kind of the theme of this. It's like, yeah, that's great, but we've seen it before. Like, I don't know. I mean, there are some definitely good-looking games in here. Avowed looks phenomenal. Halo Infinite looks decent. Grounded looks like it could be pretty fun. Outer Worlds DLC looks good. Psychonauts 2 looks interesting. Then The Gunk looks good. Fable will probably be good. Like, I've never played a Fable game, so I don't really know, but that'll probably be interesting as well. So, I think that's about all I've got to say here. Overall, the conference was presented fine. Could have done with less reminders of this is the world's most powerful console and Xbox console exclusive. Like, yeah, you should really only be showing exclusives at this, or at least timed exclusive. If I came at this conference and you were just showing FIFA, I wouldn't be interested because FIFA's on everything. Why would that convince me to buy a Series X? It wouldn't. It just wouldn't. Like, nobody's buying a brand new console to play FIFA when you know that at least the next 3-4 FIFAs are going to be on previous gen consoles, if not more. So it's like, am I really bothered about FIFA? Not really. So, anyway, I think that's about all I've got to say on this. Overall, actually, no, one more thing. The amount they were pushing Game Pass, and the amount they were pushing Smart Delivery, and the amount they were pushing all these different things makes it seem pretty clear where Microsoft's priority is. They're more interested in seeing Xbox as a service rather than a platform. Like, every game here is going to be on Game Pass. Every game here is going to be on PC. There's still no true Xbox console exclusives because they're all on PC. They're all on Game Pass, which is going to be accessible now because you don't even need an Xbox anymore because they also said stuff about xCloud. Yeah, more cancerous game streaming services. We know, the devil of the existence. I'll get to talking about that eventually, but that's going to be available in Game Pass now as well, which is definitely going to boost cloud gaming, which is terrible. We should all hate that. But you don't even need an Xbox anymore to play Xbox games. You haven't needed an Xbox to play Xbox games in 7 years, let's be honest. But now it's like you can play it on PC, but now you can stream it on your phone or your tablet or your laptop or anything. You don't even need the hardware really required to run it. Like, at least with the Xbox One games, you needed a PC that could run the games. I mean, by the end of the Xbox One's life, that wasn't hard to find. Like, most PCs will be able to run that stuff, but now you can just stream on your phone. It's pretty clear that Xbox is going to probably move forward as a service rather than a dedicated gaming platform. That's like a dedicated gaming console / PC platform. It's just going to be integrated to everything. I think that's going to be a thing that we see moving forward, which is unfortunate, but that's how it probably is going to be. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry it's 2 parts. Trust me, I really am. Like, normally 40 minutes is fine. But, I should ramble less. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.